here. They fell to the ground. And verse 8, again, I told you that I am He, ego eimi, and since I'm the one you want, let these others go. So you have no business with my disciples. Just take me and leave them alone. So now, right before He walked to the cross, the crucifixion, what do we learn from Jesus Christ here? It's very simple dialogue between Jesus and soldiers. And Judas was right there by just watching what is happening here. And he felt once, ooh, the power came out of Jesus Christ. So what do you think they learned from Jesus Christ? And what if you and I were in this scene right next to Jesus Christ? Then what would you do? We didn't go down next verse. You know, verse 9, He did this to fulfill His own statement. I did not lose a single one of those you have given me. You know, in John chapter 6, let's turn to John chapter 6, verse 39. 6:39. This is the will of God, that I should not lose even one of all those He has given me. God has given Jesus, but that Jesus should raise them up at the last day. For it is my Father's will that all who see His Son and believe in Him should have eternal life. I will raise them up at the last day. Okay? And then go down to verse 44. For no one can come to me unless the Father who sent me draws them to me, and at the last day I will raise them up. Well, He showed His love to His own disciples, right? But Roman soldiers, they came and they wanted to capture every one of them. Not only Jesus Christ, but Jesus protected His own disciples. Well, they had to remain here on earth to spread the gospel. That's the one purpose. But His love, He's the one who is going to be responsible for everything. What they accused Jesus Christ. See, accusation from priests didn't make any sense. But out of this context, one thing Jesus showed and Jesus wanted us to learn. What was it? What do you think? What you guess? Of course, Jesus is God Himself. He could do whatever He wanted to. Even God says, there is nothing impossible in me. You know, think about this. Roman soldiers came to arrest Jesus Christ. Then what if you and I were there? What's the atmosphere there? Bible didn't tell how many soldiers came. But at least more than 20 to 30 people came. Then you got so scared, right? But look at this dialogue. Who was in command? Jesus. Even though the situation is bad, He was in command. He was the one tell people what to do. Hey, I am the one you're looking for. And he said, I am he, ego eimi. And then what happened? His power just released. See, God says throughout the Bible, be bold and be confident. Because what's his promise? I'm going to be with you. Right? Moses, Joshua, all the way, even Caleb, same, David. Do not be afraid. How many times he used in the Old Testament? Why? Because I am with you. Even Moses, he raised his right hand. What's going on? Joshua, he just led the army to fight against the Philistine, Aramean, Amalekites. Were defeated. So totally God's power. That's one thing he showed out of this context. He was the one who was supposed to be scared. But he was in command, even though the situation is bad. God said, be bold. Be confident. Have peace. So especially in the book of John, chapter 15, remain in me. That's the theme, right? Whenever you remain in me, I'll do the rest of the things for your life. See, he's showing another example here. Hey, disciples, I'm going to live here. You are going to live here. But I'm going to take off. Very soon, I'm going to be crucified and I'm going to die. And I'm going to leave you. But the promise is what was that? I'm going to send the Holy Spirit to you to guide and to remember all the things that I had taught you. So remember, that's the condition. We must remain in Jesus Christ. You know, disciples, physically, they're just living with Jesus Christ. They followed wherever Jesus went. But at the time, Jesus was in a human form. That's why, as he left, he promised that I'm going to send the Holy Spirit to live you, to guide you, to protect you, to provide. And to ask everything in my name, I will be done for you. Amen. See how many times we saw that phrase, don't be afraid. I am with you. I even go ahead of you and I prepare all the way for you to come and do all the God's work. Then I will receive glory from you. See, that's how we should live and we're supposed to live. Amen. No longer we live soon as we became Christians. We have a master now, Jesus Christ. And we are his servant. In a way, we dedicated our lives. We committed our lives. Okay, whatever you say, I will obey. Is that the confession you and I had before God, before Jesus Christ? But are we living that way? The way we promised to Jesus Christ? His promise is done, right? He died for us. He sent the Holy Spirit to each of us. Now He dwells in us. Now it is our choice. Whether I cooperate with the Holy Spirit to accomplish God's ministry or not. Even though we deny and refuse to work with Him,